Before a champ decamps to adventure and enters the lion's den, he attends an obscure purification ritual. Yeah, that's a habitual narrative. Look it up, it's for sure. Polished to utmost cleanliness and dressed up as his nemesis, he chose, backed by gold, to go out on a limb. And that they had to leave their friends of old out in the cold was basically their own fault. Advance never hold, because breaks are for wimps.
Well, sir, because breaks are for wimps.
Dzień dobry, witam was bardzo serdecznie, ja jestem Szar32. To jest kolejny odcinek z Goodbye Deponia. I jesteśmy na promie organonu chyba. I musimy jakoś odwrócić uwagę Hammer od tego, żeby Gold dostała się do terminala tamtego. Okej.
Go! Now!
Okej.
Go! Now!
But then I'd run right into the camera.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Teraz tam musi się dostać. No okej.
Nope. Go! Now!
Say what? Rufus, the path isn't clear at all.
Ah, I see. Just a moment. I'm on it.
Okej, jeszcze jedna. Tylko to zostało. No.
Go! Now!
Okej. I ostatnie.
Go! Now!
That way, the camera will...
Yeah, there is the... Go! Now!
But then I'd run right into the camera.
Oh, go! Now!
Say what? Rufus, the path isn't clear at all.
Ah, I see. Just a moment. I'm on it. Nope. Go! Now!
Huh. This works better than I thought.
Yeah, and it's pretty groovy too. Diddle-a-da-da. Rufus, Rufus, Rufus. Diddle-a, Rufus. Rufus. Yeah, 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 da, 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 da. Yeah.
Rufus, don't! That way, the camera will spot me.
Yeah, there is that. Go! Now!
Udało się.
Oh.
Wonderful. The grace, the discretion, the ability to ignore the entire world around oneself.
Are we Are we talking about the same world, Argus? The one you want to blow up?
Touché, Cletus, but I wonder where this change of heart comes from.
I'm full of surprises.
Oh, like a circus horse. It's a shame that we don't have any time for this. Take the girl to the bridge. Miss Gold, if you would be so kind.
Yeah.
Go!
You'll think of something.
And what do we do with this scum? He is no longer needed. Get rid of him.
Yeah, I think he meant that in the metaphorical sense.
Move. You're coming with us.
No, wait, please, just wait.
We're not here to negotiate.
Yeah, but don't I get a last request?
I know I'm going to regret this. Now, what is it?
A last cup of coffee.
Well, there's no reason why not.
Hey!
You just spilled your last request, you fool. You... Ah!
In a stressful situation, nothing beats a good cup of coffee.
I do not wish to be disturbed. Understood? Not for any reason. Not by anyone. Yes, the bailiff, sir. With the exception of the interrogator, of course. Where is he anyway? The interrogator has been requested and is on his way, bailiff. I should hope so. And if I have to conduct the interrogation alone again, I shall become quite unpleasant. Then you can draw lots to see who gets to clean the bridge afterwards.
The organon won't be out of commission for long. I'd better get a move on.
Shatter their eye sockets!
Shush, you lunatic ninny. We have to be quiet. Why are you following me anyway? Rufus belongs to me, understand?
Stab him in the diaphragm! Tear off his nostrils!
Although I must admit that your suggestions do not lack a certain creativity.
Uh-oh, Cletus and Donna.
How the heck did they get here?
They still haven't seen me. I better take cover. The closet would be a perfect hiding place. A true classic. Unfortunately, it's occupied. That's so typical for our op and bot, always standing in the way.
Serio?
Very good. That should suffice as a hiding place. But first, I want to ditch this horrible outfit. And now, take cover.
Ah, there you are.
That's what I was about to say.
I have something urgent to tell you. I am the real Cletus. That other chap was merely an imposter.
If you say so. So you'll no longer resist coming with me?
Resist? I insist upon it.
Uh-huh. Well then, move it.
Gladly.
Well, that is a surprise.
That went well. And now I... Huh?
Wow, a bunk. How original.
Would you like to make a complaint, Miss Gold?
My nose itches.
Miss Gold, stop bleating. You'll have a genuine reason soon enough. Ah, the interrogator. Finally. Leave us alone, bridge guard. Yes, sir, bailiff, sir.
Let me go, Argus. Do you have any idea how many innocent lives are at stake? Do you even care? Have you no conscience?
Quite the contrary, my dear. I am not who you think I am.
Rufus? Or, no, Cletus? Who?
Neither. Bailiff Argus. The right hand of Prime Controller, Ulysses. You do know Ulysses, don't you? You know that he is the actual monster in this little play. For years, I have stood quietly by and watched how the extermination of an entire people was prepared, merely to allow a privileged few to enjoy a better life. I know Ulysses better than anyone else. I know how he thinks. Only I can put an end to this madness. But for that, I need the Ascension codes.
But then we're on the same side. Why didn't you let Rufus and me finish what we were doing?
Rufus. I shudder at the very name. I will not leave the salvation of 11,000 souls to that blundering would-be hero.
Wow, 11,000 people. So many.
Rufus rescued me, you know.
Is that a joke? This Rufus has caused you nothing but grief. He's not trying to help you. He's only using you to escape his own miserable existence.
But
Come with me, Goal. I will accompany you to Elysium as your fiancée. You know, I could take the Ascension codes without your consent, but you're a clever girl. You understand that I am the perfect choice for this mission.
I can't.
Why not?
Because...
Why?
I've got to do something. If only I knew what all these buttons are for. Hey, stop!
What are you doing?
I'm not doing anything. It's the machine. It just went crazy.
No! Stop!
I said stop it!
Stop!
What's happening to me?
Miss Cole, stay with me! You have been injected with an overdose of sodium amytal! You must stay with me now! Do you hear me? Stay with me!
No,
What? Why not?
because
Goal!
I love Rufus.
Goal!
Stop!
God! Get this useless scrap bin out of my sight at once! Throw it overboard!
Goal!
Immediately!
What have I done? Go! What have I done?
Regarding Gold's death and the loss of the Ascension codes, I desist from my usual bomb modes. Things were in a mess. The tightness in his chest was no less as big as the Colossus of Rhodes. And as he fell from the skies, his life flashed before his eyes. Bereft of hope, no courage left to black up. He did finally comprehend this was a definite end. Game over this time, he completely fucked up.
Huzzah, he completely fucked up.
Wow. Znowu tutaj.
What? Oh, it was hell. Of course. Huh?
Przycisk nie działa.
Well.
A gdzie drugi?
Ouch. Huh?
Nic więcej nie ma.
What?
Co ja mam tu zrobić? Coś tu jeszcze jest? Nie.
Now. Ah!
Okej.
Ah! Ah! Yeah. Huh. Must be the famous light at the end of the tunnel. Light at the end of the tunnel. Gah. It's only an illuminated button. Ah! This isn't hell after all. It's some kind of factory, and a crappy one at that. Could this mean that I'm not dead after all? Can somebody explain what's going on? Yeah. Hey, you! Stop! Wait! Don't move! I demand some answers! Oh, rats. Time to clock out yet?
Nie przejdę.
That doesn't make sense when it's empty. What am I supposed to do with this? It's empty. End of story. If this is the... Genius. Oils well that ends well. Genius. If this is the kit... If this is the kitchen, I must be in hell. Genius. Oils well that ends well. Wow, what a big surprise. Olive oil. Oh, I can't believe it! He's bolted the door from the outside, but that's not gonna stop me. Door, meet Rufus! Hey! Hello! Quit playing games with me!
Oh, I've got company. How nice.
Nothing is nice here.
But you know you're alive again. Isn't that fantastic?
No, it's not. I should be dead.
Calm yourself. How about a cup of peppermint tea? It's relaxing and refreshes your breath. There's nothing better when you've only just come back from the dead.
I don't need no stinking peppermint. I want answers. Where am I?
Welcome to my humble abode.
You live here?
Nice place, huh? This used to be the facility where the organon was created. A clone factory, in fact.
Ugh, it looks more like a waste processing plant.
Actually, that's what it is. You need plenty of organic material in order to clone people.
You're telling me that the Dark Exchequer consists of biological waste?
I'd be a little less condescending if I were you, Prototype R.
Proto what? Oh yeah, prototype yourself.
I didn't mean to offend you, Rufus.
You know my name?
Of course I do. I'm the one who gave it to you.
What are you saying?
I admit it's not the most creative name I ever came up with. You're one of a series of prototypes that predated the mass production of the organon. Only 3 of them survived. Prototype A, Prototype C, and you. Prototype R.
A and C? Argus and Cletus?
And R, as in Rufus, exactly. Rufus stands for red-haired. I thought I could tell you apart by the color of your hair, but I never managed to create hair colors that lasted beyond puberty. Unfortunately, that wasn't the only flaw. All the prototypes had problems before I came up with the right composition. The clones were designed as dispensable workers, so I took away your respect for life. Unfortunately, that also meant that many of you were not afraid of death. There were various accidents.
Okay.
Who the crap are you?
My name is Hermes. I used to be the head of this clone facility.
You've got to be incredibly old.
Technically speaking, I've only lived for 2 days. I clone myself anew on a regular basis. Keeps me young, but my genes are old. The intervals keep getting shorter.
Why don't you just die?
Why would I want to? I feel absolutely fine.
That's not what you look like. Why can't you just accept it? Your life has run its course.
On the contrary, I'm in top shape. Could you, for a moment... thank you. Now, where was I?
You're amazingly fit.
Ah, yes, exactly. As a fiddle.
Why didn't you let me die?
You were dead, strictly speaking. I cloned your mortal remains.
Yeah, but why? I deserve to be dead.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one should be dead on a beautiful day like this.
This isn't a beautiful day. I screwed it all up.
Whoa! Got a bit of a guilt complex, have we? No matter what you've done, get over it. Life goes on.
You call this life? This isn't life. This is a cheap copy of life. A counterfeit. An artificially created imitation.
Oh, nothing here is artificial. All my clones are made from organically grown materials.
Didn't you say you found the ingredients in the garbage?
Biological waste, organic, 100% natural. Oh, except for the nucleic acid. That is synthesized from radioactive sludge.
It's not true!
Yes, it is.
But it can't be! I'm not like the Organons!
I never claimed you were. It's true that your genes are almost identical. You have no respect for life, but you have one thing that they lack completely.
Sex appeal.
Hope.
Yeah, and sex appeal, right? I'm not like Cletus or Argus!
Of course not. Cletus originally had green hair, and Argus blue.
But I wasn't thinking of hair. Look, they're conniving backstabbers, while I'm just totally trustworthy. They're arrogant and conceited, but I'm super modest. They're evil assholes, and I'm just too wonderful for...
Just stop right there, Rufus. Rufus, you're not identical because you are much more than just the sum of your genes. All your experiences, all your memories add up to form the person you are today.
You mean we once were completely identical? Only I was capable of learning from my failures?
Yes, that's it. Well, close enough at least. In your case, the gene for learning from your failures wasn't rendered correctly, but the rest is true.
Wait, if I'm a clone, wouldn't I have to be very young now?
A surprisingly good question. See those containers over there? In them, I simulate the natural process of aging.
So you can choose the age of your clones?
Exactly.
Then why do you look like shit?
Don't be so rude.
Okay, I'm a clone, right? So why am I still wearing the same coat?
Seriously? Oh, not a clothes business again. I create life, for crying out loud. You should think that everyone would be totally astounded by that fact. But no! Everyone always asks about the outfit.
Oh, well, excuse me. Okay, if I'm a clone, why do I remember everything?
You're paying attention.
Of course I'm paying attention.
That wasn't really intended in your design, but oh well, the technology is quite simple. I can use a full body scanner like this one to create and save a copy of your entire neural network. In those cloning chambers over there, the newly formed neural pathways are trimmed into the right shape by teeny tiny knives during the maturation process. The process resembles pruning a bonsai tree. The difference being, of course, that the brain is much more complex and it takes me a nanosecond to cut.
Sorry, what was that after intended in your design?
Never mind.
It was all for nothing. Deponia's lost, and so's gold, and it's all my fault. Why carry on with this rotten life?
Because there is still hope. Life goes on.
Life goes on. And how will you make sure of that? Are you going to use that contraption to clone all of Deponia? I'll show you what I think of your stupid machine!
No, Rufus! No, Rufus, don't do that!
Stop me if you can!
Don't! Cut it out! Stop it! No!
There! Ha ha ha! Your turn!
What have you done? You destroyed everything! This means it was all for nothing!
You've got it at last!
You were right about everything, except for one little matter. It is all my fault. It was me who, way back when, believed that Deponia was no longer inhabitable, and I came up with the evacuation plan. I designed Elysium, and I created the Organon, and then, when I was done, I started to have second thoughts. I stayed behind on Deponia to look for a better solution. I had all the time in the world, and I messed it up. I have run out of time. I cannot make up for what I have done. I thought that I had deserved to live with my guilt, but even that concept turned out to be overly optimistic, because where there is life, there is hope. So what I deserve is to die with my guilt.
Go on then. What? Goal? Yes, that... but... goal?
Dobra, dalej pójdziemy w następnym odcinku, więc dziękuję wam za oglądanie, ja jestem Szal32, to była Goodbye Deponia, zapraszam do następnego odcinka. Trzymajcie się, cześć.